Hello friends, my name is Amy. Do you know that what percent of people in the world who learn English can actually speak English? Recently, a survey was conducted in which it was found that only 4 to 5% of the people who start learning in the world can speak English. This is a very shocking truth. This means that 95% of the people who start learning English will never be able to speak English. Why does this happen after all? When we say that only 5% of the people achieved success, we had to explain the success as well. A survey was also conducted on people who learned to speak English, in which it was found that people who can speak English always kept this thing in mind as to why they are learning English. Conversely, those who could not learn English always had many reasons for the learning English. They never looked at a single reason. That is to say, those who are able to speak English today, they had only one reason to learn English. They had no other option. Whereas those who failed had this option that if they not speak English, if you can learn, then you will do other work. That is the goal he had was not fixed. Let me explain this with an example. A ship that just about to leave the port with their complete plan and map. This ship will reach the same place for which it has left. If you send it 10,000 times, then it will reach the place 9,999 times where it has left. That is 100% on the target. Now let us imagine a ship on which there is neither a captain nor any other staff. Only its engine is started and is abandoned. I hope you will also agree with me that either ship will stop somewhere, will get caught in a storm, or will drown somewhere. The ship cannot reach anywhere because it has no clear target. This is what happened to us humans, who has set his goals and knows why he has to learn English and in how long he has to learn. He will learn. But one who has no target, he cannot learn to speak English even after 5 or 10 years. All this happens only because of goals. If you want to do any work, then you should always have the urge to do that work in your mind. If you see all the successful people of the world, then you will know that they never deviate for their goals, even if he has any other work than keeping his goal in his mind. But most people don't do this. When they do some other work, they forget their goals. If you really want to learn to speak English, you have to use English wherever as possible. If you are watching movies, then watch in English. If you are reading news, then read in English. If you are thinking, then think in English. If you are listening to song, then listen in English. When you do this, you will feel tired initially. Your brain will get stressed. You may feel yourself completely tired because you will not understand anything. But you do not have to live here. Rather, you have to do this work until your mind stops getting tired. If you make a habit of reading, listening and watching this, then everything will be understood by you automatically. You won't need to do anything. I want to tell you one more thing here, that no matter what field you are from, whether you study or not, whether you do business or not, still you must learn English. Because out of all the good books written in the world, most of the books are written in the English language. So, if you want to gain knowledge in the world, then you have to learn English. If you want to learn English as soon as possible, one of the methods that most language experts recommend is to listen to English podcast with headphone on and repeat at the same time. Listening and repeating not only improve your pronunciation but also sets the word in your mind, which makes your vocabulary strong. Let's see, you hear the word conservative over and over again. but you don't know what that means. But because of hearing again and again, this word has set in your mind. Now, if you see the dictionary just once and see the meaning of this word, then believe me, you will never forget this word and you will remember for life. That conservative means old thinking. Conversely, if you read a word no matter how many times and know its meaning, you cannot remember that word until you use it. So, listening to podcast improves your pronunciation, speech and talking speed. Talking speed means that after which sentence you have to stop for few seconds and then speak. It's also known by listening to podcast. It has been told by language experts that this is the very popular and effective way to learn any language quickly. So, if you want to listen English podcast, then you will find many such applications in the Play Store from where you can listen to English podcast. If you ask me, I would like to refer to Audible, Suno and Giggle because it's absolutely free and you will get to hear the story narrated by an Indian speaker. Along with this, the story narrated in it is based on the lives of people. So it will be easy for you to understand. So if you want to speak English as soon as possible, then follow these formulas mentioned by me and I am sure it will be very beneficial for you. So first of all, determine your goal, that why are you learning English. After that, keep that in mind and start preparing for English. Here let me tell you one more thing, that you have to spend more of your time not in learning English grammar rule but in speaking English, because the more you try to speak, the more you force to your brain to think English, and the more your mind think English, the sooner you will be able to speak English. So if you find my method helpful, then like my video, subscribe my channel and share this video to those people who you think should learn English too. Thank you for giving me so much time.